President of the Cnuit in Stirling, Mayoress of the District of the Copper Coast, Kathy Thomas, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good afternoon and welcome to the gathering of the Bards of Cornwall in Australia. The gathering of the Bards tradition was revived in Cornwall in September 1928, and the ceremony is conducted every year in a town in Cornwall. Its aims are to maintain the Celtic spirit of Cornwall and give expression to such spirit, to encourage the study of Cornish history, literature, language and culture, to foster Cornish art, music and writing, to strengthen links between Cornwall and other Celtic countries, and to promote a spirit of peace and understanding among those who work for the honour of Cornwall. The Dorset confers bardship in recognition of outstanding contribution to one of these aspects of Cornish culture, or by the successful completion of an exacting and intensive course in the Cornish language and subsequent teaching or writing. Bardic ceremonies are conducted in the Cornish language. Your programme will give you the ceremony and the English translation. Bards entering the circle today have travelled from Cornwall, Western Australia, New South Wales, Victoria, and in South Australia from Adelaide, Kapunda, and from your own Copper Coast. The Mayor of the Copper Coast will give a formal welcome to those gathered here.
Grand Bards, ladies and gentlemen, again, it's a pleasure to welcome the Bards to this special ceremony of part of Cnuit. We are very grateful to you, Grand Bard, that you've been able to travel from Cornwall to join us for this Cnuit, but particularly this Dorset ceremony. It's very important that we can maintain the traditions of our Cornish heritage. And we've seen over the last few days much of that shared with our visitors. But this ancient ceremony is also very much an important part of our heritage that we need to ensure is preserved. It's interesting that we have the young ladies of Cornwall that will be part of the ceremony shortly but the current president of Cynric Glenda was once the Little Lady of Cornwall. And we're now seeing, as the Cynric Glenda has gone on for 42 years, that we're seeing another generation come forward in leadership that were once the young people. And I think after seeing the young people in the street yesterday in Moonta, gives a great importance to the future of Cynric Glenda, as they will take on roles in the future to ensure that Cynric Glenda will survive for another 42 plus years. So you'll be able to go back round Bard to Cornwall and ensure that you have the heritage of the Cornish being maintained here on the Copper Coast. Welcome to this Copper Coast. Thank you.
The leader will thank him. Thank you for your kind remarks, Mr. Mayor. Bommereis gesulgin at Araf Keith. Verda, Ugenini, Bears Goset Colonel, Rag Agenbos Contelis Warbar Bommer. In lay, my Trigger, Aqualia, Purgenis, Thieves, Abenenis, Kerbuick. Nanzu Moy Eskil Splendid. Jeep had you these math a mouse and these agreed Aqualia Oma Qua. A proud Oni Radi the Reed the Australi. A Pitha Reed a Reed the Gerno Agan Hendesso, Agalelda, Agakrefta. Beat and Orseth Kerno in Australia, the Luth the Arva Cuba, Rakbos, Pure Great, and Henreno into Kerno and South Australia. Hagen Waitians, Ewan Henreno Man, the Devi, Krepa, and continue other. The horner will sound his horn to the four corners of Australia to hear the call of the motherland.
Here no young Australia, Clear, Sallow and Palmrock. Australia and Bath Deco, 2 Gallo and Osset. Australia and Hull Cities, 2 Gallo and Osset. Australia and Bath Quet, 2 Gallo and Osset. Hello.
Beers Osset Kernan Australia and Gwir Urban and Bees. Dreweris, you, I graze Kerno, praise, Hakarenza.
Row Azu the Wiff, Hagen with Nurse, Hagen Nurse Skians, Hagen Skians Gothos, Hagen Gothos, Gothos Alun, Hagen Gothos Alunigara, Hagagara, Kara Pukbunans, Hag in Pukbunans, Kara Dew up the Boldada.
Inways orthui wovenaf, is craze? Craze. Jeweth orthio wovenaf, is craze?
Craze.
Tergwaith orthui wovenaf, is craze?
Craze.
Abanus craze, dunni etho in rak. The rak and how, lagas and jade, and verth o contellis. The leader has asked for peace and has opened the assembly. invite the Lady of Australia's Little Cornwall to advance and greet the leader.
Herewith ambos du marlel, I go bis na bis geses, beniffer ni rafilel, di roho bis goffen bis, kemarafan offren mars, in kof ambos du antas, abas beth kerno in Australia.
warbath in Contellis, you e perthicop ag yn coetha, red mes and these man Eragon, Tres and Bladen. Usi Tremenes as one, the you ras iner, iskian, haki carenda. Dressa me ros query zeta arco, aga overgan kerno. Busy, read in telu, or tere. With Trudek Ketris Hazin, Nini Adal Gwella. Gillen was a hemmer, Colin aga leg. Aga henwin is. Macwin well rock. With the Addies and Rollo. Lemons was Koso and Poles, and Nevin Haperti Agakop.
The standard bearer will bring the new bards to the leader to be introduced to the Australian bards.
Determined is he tremendous, water adam contelis dueca, bar dwarf Australi rebu de gemeris miss bar gerso gorset kerno. Ni a loen ha gansa hag opemendia beauty all. Agen hemlum o Veresaurus the Leas, helper of many, was Bendigo, servant of Bendigo, ha Mab Airhawk, son of Eagle Hawk.
Bards who have travelled from overseas are invited to address the assembly.
Here best on me, the heavy do with thermal filler.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys. I've been performing this task, I think, for about a decade or maybe two at each Kernuit Rwenda, when I have come to convey the best wishes and congratulations of the Institute of Cornish Studies, which is part of the University of Exeter's Cornwall campus at Tremone in Ring. I'm no longer director of that institute. That has fallen to my good friend and erstwhile colleague, Dr. Gary Trigidja, but I remain affiliated with the institute. And again, in visiting the Copper Triangle and attending this course, I'm delighted to bring those best wishes and congratulations. But there's one difference. In the past, after this ceremony, with a heavy heart, I have to say, I packed my bags along with my wife Dee, and we've gone back to Cornwall. On this occasion, we're staying. So at the next Gorset, you'll see my name appear under the South Australian bars. Perhaps it's appropriate that my bardic name is Card of Rezo, Friend of Exile. Thank you.
Perlon vi agus grí an go heminado an gwella de wars vers Kernuit in Kerno, the vers Kernuit in Australia. Nepo birth Gorseth Kerno o Bar. These endi ganza in glithen espacios, ni an Kernoion, bre be aswan avel canetro. Kerno o an case hag Alban, Hembra ag I Wyrddon. Marthas da o. Nia war agus wars prout a dro henna in weth. In Huir and Veers Kernuit all in Australia a Kerno net rai rig kevren great. Bos pure prout all worth are. Nia wait an kevren ma and treppen I bos ha doors gretha ha gretha. In Termin a good. Kerno Bistrica. Lemon in Southneck. It gives me great pleasure to bring warm greetings from the Cornish bards in Kerno to the Cornish bards in Australia, who are all Cornish bards together. Since I was here with you last year, we, the Cornish, have been recognised as a nation. Kerno is the same as Scotland, Wales and Ireland. It is absolutely wonderful. I know you are proud about this as well. In truth, all Cornish bards in Australia and Cornwall who have made strong links are very proud together. I hope this strong link between us will become stronger and stronger in the future. Cornwall forever. And it is good.
Rest of
standard bearer, will invite a bardic from New South Wales to give the oath of loyalty.
Announcement after a deed. In court Palora sent you. He was what author of you, even of you, Hagavit. Linju Mara Mittenata.
Binnen fwy am bosa, benitha bos leo the journal, ag an mambro, I formal dress all and bees.
And also.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes Gathering of the Bards of Cornwall in Australia. The leader is Maureen Fuller, Grand Bard. Vice Herald, Terry Johnson. The Chanter, Lillian James. The Oath of Loyalty, Chris Dunphy. Standard Bearer, Roseanne Hawke. And the Harpist is Lisa Warner. The Lady of Australia's Little Cornwall is Taylor Dane. The dancing girls were from the Condina Memorial School, and the coordinator was Bethany Patterson. The bugler was Ralph Thomas. The mayor of the district council on the Copper Coast was Paul Thomas. The chief banner bearers, Matt Curnow and Peter Walcock. The choir is from the South Australian Cornish Association, and the ushers and the programs are the responsibility of the South Australian Cornish Association. The overseas bards, Philip Payton. From South Australia, Terry Johnson, Lillian James, Ross Patterson, Diana Hancock, Roseanne Hawke, Noel Carthew, Paul Thomas, Liz Call, Carleen Walcott.
And from the other states, Tom and Libby Luke, John and Heather, Roger Thomas, George Ellis, Leanne and Rodney Lloyd, Neil Thomas, Derek Drawan, Gwen Phillips, Jude Griffin, Wendy Benoit, Chris and Joy Dunkley, Julie Wheeler and Ralph Thomas. We have to thank all of those people, plus Russax Electrical, for setting up for us today. Medina Apex for doing the circle and having the chairs organised. The District Council of the Copper Coast, without them we wouldn't be able to do this at all. And the Wallaroo Primary School where the bards grow. Liesl is always here on the harp, doing a magnificent job and lending such a lovely character to the ceremony. And at this time she would like to tell you that she has CDs available. Thank you very much, and we wouldn't mind those programs back. Thank you very much.